Good day, everyone. My name is Scott Reich, and this is Crime Talk. Thanks for joining us. Now, if you've been a fan for a while, you know I have had an extremely busy year. Trials back to back to back. Anyway, I wanted to take a little break, so the lovely Miss Chris and I are headed over to the Mediterranean for a little cruise. But we're still going to bring you a show every day. That's the goal. Anyway, obviously the big news today is Suzanne Morphew. Her remains were found last week, confirmed on Wednesday that they were in fact her remains. The big question is now, is the coroner, the medical examiner, are they going to be able to come up with something, find something of evidentiary value that's going to link the person who did this? Obviously, Suzanne Morphew did not fall off her bike and wind up some 50 miles away from the crime scene where her partial remains were found in a shallow grave. So somebody did it. The question is there going to be something of scientific forensic value that's going to help establish who that is? Now, obviously, we know the prosecution has charged Barry Morphew in the past, but those charges were dismissed. And frankly, had the prosecution gone forward, there probably would have been an acquittal and jeopardy would have attached. Now, obviously, we give Barry Morphew the presumption of innocence, but certainly I'm sure the police are looking at him. They're going to look to see if there's any DNA. But given the fact the body's been out there in the air, animals have scavenged it, it's going to be tough to find anything. We're going to have to see what the cause and manner of death was. So the other big thing is the family released a statement last night and it says, the Mormon family would like to thank all involved in the discovery of our sister Suzanne. Over the last 3 years, countless hours have been spent looking for Suzanne by a determined group who have never given up hope that she would be found. The memories of her gentle spirit and wonderful smile have been a constant presence since her disappearance to all who knew and loved her. We want to thank the Chaffee County Sheriff Joe Speasy, his staff, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, and the hundreds of volunteers who never gave up. Fate may have played a key role in finding her, but it does not negate the resolute commitment of all those involved. We would also like to thank the citizens of Chaffee County who have been subjected to the unimaginable saga for their support and prayers. We look forward to finding the long-awaited justice for Suzanne and the successful prosecutions of those involved in her disappearance. Now, as you may recall, yesterday, the attorneys for Barry Morphew issued a statement saying that both Barry and his daughters were quite surprised and saddened to learn that Suzanne Morphew would never be walking back into their life. I'm not sure who really believed that. Let me know if you believed it. Anyway, this is going to be the big story. We're going to be bringing it to you. And since I'll be 8 hours ahead over there in Europe, I'll have it before everybody else, right? Something like that. Oh, and I had my brush with greatness today. Laird Hamilton, the famous surfer guy, big wave guy. Guess who was right next to him in the TSA line? Yeah, this guy. It made my day. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time on Crime Talk.